Here's America's pastime. We've got the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's what's on tap in the second week of action.
And in the batter's box, it's Carter. He's the game's first batter, and we're ready to get things started.
Number 32.
Kersaw's pitch swung on and missed 0-1. Last game for the Rangers proved to be a W, and it's split right now at 1-1, the last of 3 in this series against the Dodgers. Here's the pitch. Swing and a soft grounder towards second. Freeman fields it. And he's out at first. Good hustle by the pitcher getting off the mound.
That's a good heads-up play. When you have to know the hitter and his speed. Don't hesitate. Get over and beat him to the bat.
In the box, their rookie second baseman.
Well, it didn't take long for Clayton Kershaw to transform from a talented rookie into a solid.
On the ground to short. Number 25. On to first. That's out number 2. Seager's in the batter's box.
Seager.
He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one.
It's just a little bit out in front of that fastball on that swing.
Takes a swing at that curveball. He's behind now, 0-2. And he swings and hits this one foul. Swing and a rocket towards short. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play. Though Clayton Kershaw gets on, that's a 1-2-3. He gets through the first inning without allowing a hit. And first chance coming up for the Dodgers.
Batting for the Los Angeles.
Here's a glance at Texas's starter. There's contact. He drove it well. One away. Now we've got Tucker. For his team, he's number 2 in hits. Swung on, hit sharply to first. And he steps on first. That's the second out. Number 3 hitter up. Right there in the top 5 in home runs. Line drive. Throws to first, side is retired. Well, that's one way to keep your pitch count down. They wrap that inning up with 3 pitches. Still scoreless in L.A. Meat of the lineup coming to the plate. And the cleanup man stands in. He's going to get us started. Second inning. Fastball in there, 0-1.
It's a nice location with that fastball down in the zone. If he makes contact, it's going to be a ground ball.
That one goes foul. Here's the pitch. Hard grounded to short. Number 25. Throw on to first in time. One away. In the box now, number 5 spot.
Well, as great as 2011 was, it ended in another heartbreak, losing their second consecutive World Series, just a whisker away from getting their first World Championship ever.
He's at 0-2. He watched that fastball that was in there. And that 0-11 World Series Steve was talking about will forever live with the idea that Texas twice was 1 strike away from the championship, John, and they could not get it.
Yeah, and the Rangers shouldn't try to dwell on that. It was a tremendously successful season. Forget about losing 2 straight World Series and thinking of the accomplishment of winning 2 straight American League pennants.
Taps this one foul to the right. A line drive towards the hole. Play is made.
You play at third base, you have to expect the ball to get on you quickly, but I don't think anybody expects it to get on you that quickly.
Jung up now. This one's grounded foul wide of first. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Four-seam fastball up in the zone.
That's swung on and a liner here. And that one's going to drop in. That'll be our first hit of the game.
Well, you got to love to see this guy get on base with 2 outs right here with that base hit. Now it's up to his teammates to figure out a way to get him across the plate.
Jansen will now come to the plate. He's running, heading for second. 1-1. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. Still nobody on board here in Los Angeles. Out of the order, due to bat next.
for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Third baseman up. He's going to start the second for the home team. First pitch is a slider low, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. And it's fouled off. Doesn't offer the slider, and it's 3-1.
Well, anytime you have a count 3-1 in your favor as the hitter, you're looking for a pitch in a little box in the location you want to. If he throws it in there, you better be ready and get a good hack at it.
Ends up foul. And that's another foul ball.
Well, 3-2, that's called the payoff pitch. And I tell you what, he's going to make...
On the ground to second, number 36. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning. And it's Smith batting. A liner headed for the hole. Now it's 2 down.
Boy, it's different when you're playing third base. It's one thing if the ball comes at you fast and you're a hitter because you expect it. It's hard to read it off the bat. You have to have great reactions. That's a great play.
And Freeman will come to the plate.
He's making contact with the ball and delivering at the plate. Going 20.
There's a swing and a smash. And that's going to do it in this half inning. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning. Nothing across. No runs yet for the Dodgers. Latter third of the lineup coming up.
Plate for the Texas Rangers.
Chilly indeed. We've got a day at the ballpark more suited for a hot cup of coffee than a nice full lemonade. Jansen will now come to the plate. He'll get things going here in the third. Low pitch, Kershaw for a ball.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
That's a foul ball. Here's the 2-1. 2-1 delivery of fastball. Taken for a call. Strike 2.
That's a good four-seam fastball. You establish the bottom part of the zone, then you run the heater up in the zone. A lot of time it becomes a take pitch.
And his throw is in time for out number 1.
He stayed with that foul ball. Tough play. Able to just chuck it over there after he grabs it. He's out.
Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
A good four-seam fastball right there. You have to know yourself. He didn't think he could catch up to it. Better off to take it.
Line drive. That should be a base hit.
At the plate.
Well, with one out here and a guy on first base, the last thing you want to do is hit into a double play. Let's see if he can stay.
And he tries to get one down. Number 13. On to first, 2 away.
I don't know if he did that on his own or whether the manager told him to do it, but clearly not a lot of confidence that he could get a hit there. Now they get the runner in scoring position, but with 2 outs.
And in the batter's box, it's Carter. Grounded out last time. Low pitch, Kershaw for a ball. And, you know, any great pitching coach will emphasize the importance. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. It's up against the wall and a bounce. That run is in. And he's heading for third. And still going out there. He's going to trank him in as well.
At the plate.
Well, you see the pitch down in the zone a little bit, but he got a good piece of wood on it and drives it.
What you like about that at bat is the discipline to keep your head in.
Well, I tell you what, he changed locations, went down to the zone. It's a solid piece of hitting.
Fastball misses low that time. 1-1.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
That's caught. Side is retired. 1 run, third inning. That'll break the scoreless tie. The Rangers lead 1-0. It'll be the bottom third of the order coming to the plate.
For the Los Angeles
And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And he makes the catch, 1 down.
This ball hit down the line. Got a good jump on it. Able to roll.
Back up the middle. Oh, off the pitcher. Wow, that was a hot shot. And he couldn't get out of the way. But a quick recovery that time gets the out. Swing, hot shot. Base hit. Gets it down. That's our first hit of the game for these guys.
Gary may have surprised himself right there. Good piece of hitting by the pitcher. Hey, nothing like giving yourself a little offensive support.
And it rolls around to the top again. Flew out last time. Throw got him. That is one heck of a play. Well, how about that? Only needed 4 pitches to set down the guys. Tremendous. Texas still ahead.
Coming to bat for the Texas
Seager's in the batter's box. He trails his team's leader in RBIs right now. Low pitch, Kershaw for a ball. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left.
Now
One away.
for the Texas Rangers.
Rookie right fielder stands in. Steve, how about a look at what the pitcher's got done?
How's he doing it? Well,
Swing and a liner to right center. That one gets through for a base hit.
It's
Now
nice to
coming to
get
bat
that runner
for the
on base
Texas
with one
Rangers.
out. Good piece of hitting that single. Now they got something to work with.
In the box again, their left fielder. He's often walked, top 5 in the league. Well, working on the 0-1 count now. Missed badly with the fastball there, 1-1. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. The 1-2 pitch. Hit up the middle. He dives, he's up with it. And he throws on to second for the force. What a play. Well, that was a quick inning right there, 7 pitches. And the Dodgers, their turn coming up.
Coming to bat for the Los
Now we've got
Angeles
Tucker. He leads his team in runs scored. Line drive. He's got it. What a play. Number 3 slot up again here. He bounced out his last time. Lays off that one inside. Ball 1.
but Gary, they just have not been able to mount any offense here.
Up the middle. And it's through. That's a base hit.
Well, he did his job right there, getting on base. Now with one out, let's see if they can move him around and get him in.
Ball is blasted. A long high drive deep to center field. Oh, goodbye. Home run. And the Dodgers are on the board.
Now coming to bat for the Los
Great
Angeles
turnaround for him. A 2-run homer. They lead by 1.
Well, this is what the Dodgers wanted to do. Los Angeles getting in a position now where they can build this lead.
First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike. This is, Steve, I guess, with that big fly, the inning these guys were hoping for.
Well, that's exactly right, Gary. I mean, you want to have the big inning. When you get that opportunity, put a number up on the board.
Good curve, but he doesn't bite at it. Now 3-1.
Well, the hitter's not a big threat at the plate right here, so
That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And there's another one. Couple of quick hits. Can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably
Swung on, line to right center field. And that gets down. Smith's going to try and score. And this rolls all the way to the wall. And Smith comes in. Los Angeles mighty happy with the way this momentum is going.
they're just teeing off right now. 4 straight hits, and clearly this offense is locked in.
He's around third, heading for the plate. And he's in there. Refuel, reload, keep on going. This offense right now is on fire.
well, you know, Gary, I tell you what, most major
Back up the middle. He's up with it. And there's 1. And there's 2. A double play. They strike for 4 runs and they move back on top. LA's got the lead now.
Up to the plate.
Jung up at the plate. How's he getting these first pitches across? Well, let's take a look.
Well, what does an 0-1 count do for you? Well, in this game, it does a lot. He's gotten 7 hitters out in this game when he's gone 0-1 in the count. So first pitch strikes mean a lot.
That's strike 2, and Clayton Kershaw's in charge in this at-bat right now.
he just swung late on that one. That's what you call getting gassed up.
This one's grounded near third, foul. Swung, ground ball to short. Number 25. Over to first for out number 1. Jansen will now come to the plate. Grounded out his last time up. First pitch, fastball, 0-1. That's it. Pretty well down the line and left. Off the wall and left. And he's in at second with a double. 1-0.
Well, this pitch right here catches way too much of the plate, and he absolutely demolishes it. Let's see what they want to do here with 1 out and a base open.
1-0 count. He took that last one, and it was out of the zone.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch, just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of. That hard.
And he lays one down here. Smith feels that one. Throw to first, gets him, and there are 2 down.
2 outs now. Those runners are still standing on base. Let's see if he can find his way out of this with the lead intact.
And in the batter's box, it's Carter. Last time up, triple homer run. And he will be tagged out on a play he probably is going to define as bonehead. Another nice inning. Good work by Clayton Kershaw. He's on the hook for a win if he can continue to pitch well. On now to the bottom of the 5th inning.
Up to the plate.
It's Kershaw at the plate. He'll get things started. Bonehead, 5th inning. Number 16 will be the new pitcher. They've decided it was time to make a change here. Jansen, throw one to first in time, one away.
Well, he's clearly bunting for a hit all the way here, but not able to get it where he wants to, and they were able to make the play.
Up now, their second baseman. Grounded out his last time through. Line shot into center field. That's 2 gone. Now we've got Tucker. He's the best base stealer leading the ball. Back up the middle. Did not get out of the way. Those are scary. And the throw pulls him off the bag. He is safe. And he throws it wide.
Number 17.
And the throw is too late. He's in there, an infield single. In the box again, their left fielder. He singled and later scored in his last time up. Good cut fastball that time. He's in control with the count at 0-2.
Well, you can tell he's seeing the ball really well. Even though he swung and missed, he was right on that pitch. If he gets another one there, watch out.
So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Dodgers 4, Texas 1.
Batting for the Texas
And if you're just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Crutch, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. 0-1 the count now as we're in the 6th.
Hitters have to have great balance and be prepared for the pitch.
Swinging a drive, deep left center. This is a one-hopper off the wall. He's in there at second base, still no one away.
Shortstop.
Well, this is just a good piece of hitting right here. No out starting the inning, and you're put yourself in scoring position. That's big.
Seager's in the batter's box. Flew out last time. One away now. Runner on his way to third.
Well, he got a pitch he could drive. He just didn't get all of it, but at least able to advance the run.
RBI opportunity really lost. Swing and a line to right center. This one into the gap, rolling towards the wall. That brings in a run here.
Well, he lights that ball up in the zone. He can see it well. He just pounds it for a base hit and driving in a run.
And this is called manufacturing runs the old-fashioned way.
Well, there's so many different ways to do it. Lump the base hits together.
0-1 count. Here's a swing, line drive down the left field line. It's gone. Texas has tied it up.
Now
This 2-run homer, clutch piece of hitting.
Third base.
Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throw. Hit in the air to center field. The catch is made, and that's out number 2. Jansen will now come to the plate. He doubled his last appearance. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. This one is popped up to the left side out of play. He delivers. Wanted to get him fishing, but he misses. 1-2.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
And that's strike 3, and mercifully so. Inning comes to a close, but big-time damage done. So difficult inning, Clayton Kershaw. He's given up 1 home run in the ballgame. And the Dodgers, their turn coming up.
Batting for the Los Angeles
In the box, their third baseman. A terrific talent for this team. Lays off that one, catches the inside, calls strike 1. Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1. Swung on, that is hit. Gets down, the go-ahead runs on base.
Well, that's the start this team needed. Get that first guy in the inning up, get him on base, and let's see if they can bring him around to score.
And it's Smith batting. He doubled and scored in his last trip to the plate. Strike started off the at-bat 0-1. And he squares around, gets down the bunt. And he throws on to first for the out. Put away.
Good teams do the little things, and that's how you move a runner up. You can square.
That ball swung on, hit high, in the air, way back, warning track. And see you later. The Dodgers have the lead. Perfect time for a two-run homer. A smash to first. And he steps on first. Thanks for the second out. Manziel at the plate now. He hit into a double play as last time. Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone. Strike one.
This thing is dancing all over the place, ending up at the bottom of the strike zone. Pretty good spot.
Swings, and there's a drive. Very deep, high, right center field. Goodbye, home run, and the Dodgers offensively minded. The two lined up the middle, and yet another hit there, seeing the ball well.
Well, you know what? I've seen better swings in a park, but the pitcher able to pick up a base hit right there. And, hey, nothing.
Swing and a line drive. And that's out number 3. But they strike for 3 runs here thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. LA's got the lead now. We'll get a look at that leadoff hitter due up here in the inning.
Now up to the plate.
And the number 8 spot rolls around. Now let's take a moment here to see the breakdown of the pitches that have yielded hits.
Well, guys, you look at that four-seamer. It's been hit 6 times. Yeah, we're later on in this game, but that's way too many hits coming off one pitch.
Yeah, you're right, John. I mean, he's definitely knocked around when he's gone to that pitch, and it's showing up on the scoreboard right now. If I'm him, you've got to shy away from that to start to minimize the damage.
Cut on and missed as he was out front, and it's 2-1.
Well, with 9 outs to go right now and leading by 3.
Swing and a high drive. This one crunched way back there. One bounce onto the wall. He's heading for third.
Well, this is the way you want to kick off an inning right here. He hits the ball right out of the box. He's thinking triple, and that's what he gets.
Well, if you can get a start like this every time out from your starting pitcher, you're going to take it. He kept you in the ball game, pitched pretty well, and now turns it over to the bullpen.
It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by. That misses down in the zone. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Foul! It's fouled away. Big swing, misses on the changeup, struck him out, 1 away.
Well, 2 strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
And in the batter's box, it's Carter. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. 1-0 pitch is a fastball, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, that's just one of those to pitch.
This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. Out number 2. Here comes the runner for the plate. The throw, a run comes home.
Solid approach at the plate. Did not try to do too much right there. Didn't think he had to swing it and hit out of the ball.
Hit up the middle. Number 50. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
They pick up a run on 1 hit. Nobody left. Texas trying to get back into a position to challenge.
Now up to the plate.
Now we've got Tucker. He's going to get things going here. Home half, 7th inning. Diaz gets called on to take over the mound duties. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. Swing deep into right center field. Way back there. Goodbye, home run, and the Dodgers offensively minded.
Now up to the plate.
And another solo home run, extending the lead now to swing and lined up the middle. And he gets that one down, his second hit. 2 for 4 today.
Well, most hitters love that ball elevated so they can try to hit it out of the ballpark. But this is not one of these hitters. He loves the ball down in the strike zone. That's why he got that big knock right there.
Ball 1 to begin this at bat. 1-0.
It's a good pitch there. Tried to get him to chase it out of the zone. He just laid off.
You talk about a scared pitcher, Steve. With nobody out, he's waving the white flag and putting him aboard.
It just doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, you've got to have a chance to go at this guy, attack him.
Well, that's not very competitive. And it's Smith batting. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Slider locked him up. He's behind 0-2.
Tough spot for the hitter. Down 0-2. You got to protect right now.
Much too close for the runner's concern. He's back in there, though. The pitch. That swung on. Hit on the ground. He picks it up. The second. There's one. Over the and they take off trying to get extra bases. And he scores from second base.
Well, the good news is the second base was able to make the play, but the runner from third was able to come in and score.
And Freeman will come to the plate. He homered earlier in the ballgame. And the number 7 batter in the box. He bounced out his last time. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing that time, but it's still a strike. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swung on, line to right center field. And that gets through for a base hit. Smith's trying for the plate. And Smith comes in. And they're behind in this ball game. And by the looks of things, they got a starter out there who's tired.
There's no question about it. I think they have to strongly consider making a move.
He swings and nails a liner. 2 down.
Up to the plate.
And their pitcher at the plate now. Boy, pitcher needs to get an out here. If you don't, you're going to have the potential for a very big inning offensively. Here's your big-time opportunity to put something up on the board. Swing and a bouncing ball up the middle. Jung throws on to first. Side is retired. So they strike for 3 more runs here and widen that lead even further. L.A. on top by 5. Seager's in the batter's spot. He'll lead it off here. Inning number 8. He lays off one low, 1-0.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the 9th.
Swung on, hit. Look out off the pitcher. It bounds away. And his throw is in time for out number 1. But a quick recovery that time gets the out. And the right fielder batting again. 2 for 3 thus far. Here's a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. A swing line to left center. Into the alleyway. He'll likely get extra bases on this. It rolls all the way to the wall. And he pulls into second base. That will be a double.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ballgame. 3 hits right now so far. It comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
Fouled away. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. That's 2 gone. Runner on his way to third. And they've got the lead in this ball game, and now they'll get 2 right-handers up in the field.
Well, I want to see if they can protect this lead, Gary. You don't ask your bullpen to win the game, but they have to hold the lead in this situation.
Jung, big swing on this one. Chasing it, warning track wall. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. They get a man to third, but can't bring him home. The Dodgers maintaining their advantage. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. Up now, their second baseman. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. And doing the pitching, it's going to be Philip Humber. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. Fastball waved at, missed, 1-0. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. 1-2 pitch coming. Swung on and fouled away. Here's the delivery. And he watches one high, 2-2.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 1 out.
Well, credit the pitcher right there. Good 2-strike pitch, down and away. Not much he could have done with that, even if he had made contact.
Now we've got Tucker. He went deep in his last time up. Missed badly with the fastball there, 1-1. A fly ball. That ends up foul. Change up that time, swings and misses. That'll be strike 3 and 2 down.
He pulled the string right there. Must have been looking for the fastball. Swings right through the changeup for strike 3.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
A little too eager, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, they need a shutout inning right here to get back in there and score some runs. At least looking like they got a chance to get through it without giving up some runs.
3 up, 3 down this half inning. The Dodgers 10, Rangers 5.
In the back for the Texas Rangers.
Jansen will now come to the plate. Struck out swinging his last time up. Number 62 coming in to hurl. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
Well, I think right now offensively you've got to start getting bait.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And he'll step on first for out number 1.
Obviously, winning big right now, you just want to go out there and make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game.
He fouls that one off. No one's on the ground, but he gets it in front of him. This one's grounded to second, number 50. Out line to first, that's out number 2.
Down to their final out right here, Gary. So, looking
Head up the middle. Ooh, look out off the pitcher, bounds away. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Well, Los Angeles played their kind of game today and able to pull out the victory.
And we take a look at a performance that today earned our Player of the Game award. Freddie Freeman, boy, did he show up with a hot bat today.
Yeah, I mean, this guy came out and made this team look like world beaters today. Couple of hits, and he went big fly. All in all, it adds up to a nice day's work, and they come away on top.
And Steve, they're able to win this game rather handily. A little bit of home cooking here that was right on from the beginning.
Gary, as a player, you always like having the 10th man out there, and these fans provided that today. They were into it.
This is Gary Thorne with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. Hope you had a great time, as good as we did. Then you're all set. See you next time.